And looking for another victory here tonight on the road as Duke wins the opening tip. Glad you're with us here. Real special feel inside the arena this evening. Wendell Moore handling. Keels gets it back to him, and the first three on the way. And that's exactly how they got things going in the Carrier Dome on Saturday. He attracts a lot of fouls. He goes to the line a lot. Although Pitt coming in at 11 and 18. Here's Keels way downtown. He's going to bury that one, and Duke is off to the races again.
We talk all front court to start the game, but Keels and Wendell Moore Jr. are the guys getting it started here tonight.
Burton up top will knock that one down. And a finalist for National Defensive Player of the Year, leading the ACC in blocks. He's in the top 10 nationally. From the corner, and Keels staying hot. Trevor Keels, another gifted freshman, McDonald's All-American. Duke knocking off Syracuse 97-72, really a blowout in the Carrier Dome on Saturday. Here's Banchero in all net. He handing off here for Horton, who hits 42% beyond the three-point line. And another turnover, Banchero, Gee right behind him in the slam.
Exploit the turnover problems for Pittsburgh. Paolo Banchero out in the break. After that, you're talking about 2 losing seasons, not the best seasons for the Blue Devils, before returning back to glory in his senior year. So they have been on a roller coaster of emotion.
Pitt trying to cut in 16-5. Another hot start for Duke. Hugley at the foul line and swishes in 2.
And that's why, in my opinion, Coach K is the GOAT, because he has satisfied every factor possible along the coaching line.
Coach fires, it won't drop. Rebound tipped. Keels flips it up and drops it in. He's off to a really quick start. The rest of college basketball. Gee leaning in, swatted away. More good defense. Theo John got up there.
At this point, Obi, I think we can say they're just tough to get a shot off against.
I'm not sure how Griffin got that shot off and banked it in. And of course, the Blue Devils with one more game to come in the regular season against Carolina on Saturday on ESPN. That'll be knocked down by Otakali.
He played 3 games back-to-back-to-back on the road and won all 3.
Hugley swishes in a 2-pointer.
A little of the nerves have calmed down, of course. You mentioned the crowd, and this is a big game for the Panthers simply because they're not often getting these types of environments and stepping up and playing this level of competition. But, well, Duke right now is in the driver's seat to win the ACC, and Coach K still got it.
Gee rising up and got his hand on it. Man, does he get up quick, too. I also think he's enjoying it a great deal this final season and this amazing career. A little follow away by Williams. Followed up, and the slam by Griffin.
I think what is happening right now, because this has been what is considered a down year by most of the experts for the ACC, Duke is being punished based upon conference play. Well, especially when you consider the way they're shooting the basketball. You have to remember, you go back to the beginning of the season, when they beat Kentucky, they beat Gonzaga, they didn't have A.J. Griffin as a weapon.
He said he is absolutely going to the NBA.
Yeah, he believes it. I believe that he's an NBA player, a classic 3-and-D guy. As Trevor Keels attacks the paint, goes to the mid-range. But when you look at Gee.
Keels and Banchero, by the way, have scored 22 of the 29. And adding to that, another basket, a 2-pointer. Makes Duke even more dangerous come NCAA tournament.
And more versatile. And when you think about, I mean, they can play in so many different ways. As Trevor Keels has gotten it going.
Moore pulls up, fires, and knocks it down.
Duke has not won an outright ACC championship since 2006. Oh, there we go, Big John.
John Hugley, that Big John with the stuff.
Getting off to a great start here in the second half. The tip dunk, but yet not won an outright ACC championship. That really shows you the quality of the league as Mark Williams returns the favor.
He certainly did. Williams with the jam, the 7-1 sophomore. Femi Otakali. Gordon with a bounce. They want to go inside for Hugley again. And a reverse, a sweet shot for 2.
And again, that's really where they've been different. They've been better on the road this season than they have at home, and that's probably the easiest bucket Trevor Keels will get on the day, but he'll take it.
Burton had a nice first half for Pitt. Led them back at least for a while, and he sticks that one.
offensive player and holding those players to 33% from the field, 25% from beyond the three-point arc.
Wendell Moore certainly had an all-ACC season. That rattles in for Paolo.
And again, this is a special talent. I'm not sure everyone in this league recognizes the fact that we're seeing Duke may be the only team in the ACC running 4 or 5 pick and rolls with he and Williams.
Well, guess who's showing up in the second half too? Trevor Keels buries another one. Pitt's not getting to the foul line either, which is really the only way they're going to have any success in a night like tonight. They do get it underneath for Hugley.
Hugley would get contact, but because Mark Williams is such a great shot blocker, he doesn't have to contact it. He can try to meet him up top. Speaking of great, Trevor Keels is having not just a good night now, a great night.
Odekale, Hugley, way downtown, and a jumper on target by Horton. After an arrest on assault charges that were dropped and then reinstated, and then they negotiated a plea. Down the lane, swooping in is Wendell Moore for 2. She's going to be on the Coach K cast on ACC Network as well. He high up and drops in a pair. He said, I'm always looking ahead. Banchero. That's going to rattle in. Nice touch by the freshman.
Yeah, Coach K talked to us about that as well. He's proud of this team for the way that they have played on the road, and when you consider it's an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old getting it done here, and another opportunity here to get Coach K's 201st ACC road win.
Roach with a determined drive for 2. Hugley straight on, got it, give him a triple.
I think they should just make that part of the Hall of Fame museum as Coach K's office. John goes and stays in his office or goes somewhere different.
Griffin, tough drive and 1.
And so right now he's not only getting buckets, but he's racking up fouls on the Blue Devils.
A crowd of 10 or 11,000 here. Gee jumping out for the block. Got his fingertips on it. Hugley races to the other end.
ACC career as a head coach was the beating he took from Virginia early in his career. And he said that was life-changing and program-changing for the Blue Devils.
Banchero straight on with a triple. Paolo Banchero, the 6'10 freshman. This is the biggest lead here for Duke. Cut into just a little bit by Femi Odekale, the 6'5 sophomore.
And Odekale got off to a great start in his ACC career. 25 points for him in his debut versus Miami a year ago. And wondering what the ACC tournament debut will look like for A.J. Griffin.
Last meeting of the regular season at Cameron Indoor. And another turnover just thrown away by Horton. Griffin in the lane. Sweetly done again. He's piling up the points once more.
That's my brother, no question about it. My other brother, Grant Hill, name drop or shout out, whichever you call it. Now feels as though, oh, okay, Trevor.
Again.
Keep getting hot, Trevor. I believe that our producer and especially our director, Johnny, shout out, in the truck, is not good at math. Let's start with that. And I believe that is going to be a career high for Trevor Keels. At 27, he's had multiple 25-point games, but 27 is going to be a career high. And I don't think he's going to be slowing down as Joey Baker throws another 3 in the mix for the Blue Devils. And if this team can shoot as half this well as the postseason comes along, you're talking not only just dangerous.
Wendell Moore with the slam. And 16-3 in the ACC heading into that showdown with North Carolina on ESPN on Saturday. That rattles in for Paolo Banchero. Burton with a 2-pointer.
It's been a great offensive performance for the Blue Devils, but you have to also look at the 49 points that they've held the Panthers to with 4 minutes remaining as Jeremy Roach continues to pour on the offensive onslaught by the Blue Devils in this game.
Ranked teams in front of them in the top 7. That was number 7.
Is that my name now, Minnie?
And the slam by Gee.
Debbie Antonelli, my guy WD, a.k.a. Little Woody, West Durham, on the call as well. So I need my shout-out counter to come back.
A shout-out for Nolan Smith, assistant for the Duke Blue Devils. A little food poisoning, unable to get to the arena today, and hopefully Nolan's feeling a lot better.
Little brother.
Trevor Keels with a big night. He was the unquestioned star. So Duke to put a 26th victory into the win column. Collier with a spin underneath. And that will be the final score, 86-56. Duke will clinch the #1 seed in the ACC tournament and at least a share of the ACC championship.